you need to grow. And your congregation won't grow if you don't grow. The student can't be better than the teacher, Yeshua taught us. And so for your community to grow, you have got to grow. You've got to learn new ways to address old issues. You have to be able to continue to encourage people that there's hope, that there's more to learn, that we continue growing. So that would be one good reason. The second thing to think about has to do with being unaware of your problems. You get used to them. Like Jacob with his hip out of joint, he learned to walk with a limp and he was doing just fine, thank you. And so many of us learn to walk with a limp and we just think that's the way it's supposed to be. Now, this problem can be detrimental to your community simply because what you're doing is drawing the target around the arrow. You're saying, of course you have to walk with a limp. This is of God. It may not be. You're assuming there's no objective way to measure a community. There's no objective way to develop the healthy standards for a congregation. There's no healthy way to understand the maturity process that needs to go into place for a congregation and the individuals therein to grow. So that's why someone who's been a leader in a congregation for a number of years should keep their swords sharp. I went recently for my physical exam. It came back as it normally does. I'm doing fine. But so why do I keep going? Because I want to make sure I'm doing fine. And if there's an area that needs to be addressed, I want to know it before there's a real problem. And so our conferences can be a great help to people to reinforce what they know, to remind them there's still things to work on, and to grow in the grace and knowledge of the Lord.